The Federal Department of Veterans Affairs putting its foot down on a New York gun law that takes effect today. It requires mental health professionals to report patients they believe could hurt themselves or others. But critics say the new law will deter people from seeking help for psychological issues. Senior correspondent Eric Shawn live from our newsroom now with more. Hey, Eric.
Hi, Arthel. Well, as you said, under the law, if a doctor believes a patient is a threat, that information would go to authorities. But now some are refusing to abide by this law, and veterans groups are in the forefront. They worry the new law could have the opposite effect, making patients not seek out help out of intimidation or fear. Former Gunnery Sergeant Jessie Jane Duff, she is with the Concerned Veterans for America. Well, she says not enough doctors can take action, and they should take action when dealing with possibly dangerous people. And they should do that without sharing privileged information with government agencies.
They recognize that this is a very, very serious issue to veterans. There are veterans that they want to come forward if they have any emotional issues, and they don't want these veterans to feel like they can't talk to somebody.
Well, the Department of Veterans Affairs has already said it will not comply, saying, quote, federal laws safeguarding the confidentiality of veterans' treatment record do not authorize VA mental health professionals to comply with this New York state law. Under the Supremacy Clause of the U.S. Constitution, federal laws take precedence over conflicting state and local laws. The law was pushed by New York Governor Andrew Cuomo as part of his new gun legislation in that state, all in the wake of that horrible Newtown, Connecticut massacre. The governor stresses, though, that any information that would come from a patient would still be confidential.
Some organizations just say at the beginning of the day all communications are confidential, period. All information is confidential, period. So it's going to have to be viewed in light of their legal structure in the first place.
And it turns out that not just veteran groups are raising concerns. Other mental health experts worry about equating mental illness with violence. They note people should be encouraged to seek treatment instead of potentially adding any extra complications for those trying to treat their mental health. Arthel?
Eric Shawn, thank you very much for that report.
Well, did you know